There we go. All right, now to make sure we got everything going here. Do. I hope everybody's having a good time today. Clearing out stuff wherever we can. All right, I think we're ready to go. There we go, gamer color.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Why does the male voice sound more robotic than anything else?
About.
Like, that's the only thing that has always bothered me about this game, is like the dude voice always sounds just more robotic, like they couldn't actually get like a male voice actor for whatever reason. You know, it's like, bro, at least you could do is try to find somebody who doesn't sound quite as robotic.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Enjoy me some Dubby while I'm sitting here. Tasty, tasty Dubby. I heard they're making a second one of these. I wonder how good that's going to be. I hope it's interesting. You know? But we'll see how that goes.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Trying to say you kiss butt too much, mate.
Have you seen this?
That is one angry-looking bugger.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is
Professor?
a significant...
Professor, there's something underneath our carriage.
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Of course, because, you know, You can't be a professor at Hogwarts and
Whatever
not
magic
just have a
protects
normal
this is
life.
powerful indeed. It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
No desk jobs at Hogwarts, apparently.
Merlin's beard. How did you... Wait! We do...
Well, there went our buddy.
Hang on!
The owl is flying away. Well, if I was the other guy, I'd be like, apparate now. Oh no, those poor creatures.
The key! Give me your hand!
Well, we know Professor Fig can do wandless magic at least. Not a common trait in the Harry Potter world unless you're, you know, over in the African continent.
Are you alright?
Hello, Red Squirrel.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Maybe because it wasn't a typical dragon there, Professor.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Why it just literally dropped us off in the middle of a random cave.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
That was too easy.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there.
Here we go.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
There we go.
Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Time to explore someone's random home that's been abandoned for decades and centuries, right?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Just, you know, gonna leave a 15-year-old to wander around ruins that are crumbling. Nothing to
stone.
see here, kids.
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Aw.
And how is there a room behind?
This is why I love Debbie, because they're always being so transparent with everybody.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Aha!
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
That doesn't answer the question, Professor.
Hello?
Mew. Mew. I see you lurking around. Mew. Hey, baby kitty. Meow.
It can't be.
Hi, Mint Pie.
Just a moment.
Bunny hop, really? Come here.
Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
I have a kitty.
The key?
Meow.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Mwah. Aha.
This way, then.
Your fuzzy buns belong to me, Mr. Kitty Kitty.
Stay close.
Hi, furry
After
bud.
you.
Hello, buddy. Meow. Meow. Good buddy cat. Sit on my lap.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Keep all hands and extremities inside the cart at all times. Green Guts, the Wizarding Bank, thanks you. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Yeah?
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
A what? A breath.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides
everybody
in the
doing?
deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Little putty tap, meow. I have a moon pie on my lap if anybody wants to know. He's a good kitty. He's a fluffy kitty.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Sorry if I cat dad over here. I have a sweet, adorable moon pie. I have a kitty on my lap. A kitty on my lap, yeah. Oh, don't give me the evil look, cat. You wanted up here. You were just trying to get my attention.
Professor, the armband that guard
And
was
I
wearing
gave
was
you, and you were loving
Like the
it.
glow you saw in the portkey container?
no darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah,
We were
if
just
you
wondering
hated
about
me
that
enough here, you'd have been gone by now.
He watches over the oldest
No,
section
you
of
just
the
wanted to
bank.
be up here and purring.
Rare
Good boy.
anyone goes there anymore.
Boop, the cat knows.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Aw, little kitty. Little kitty goes meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Meow.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes,
Snuggle
a
the kitty
revealing
kitty.
charm. No time like the present.
Mwah.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Meow. There we go, kitty kitty. Meow. Revelio. Yay. Yes, I have a wand.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try
I am a
again.
goofy independent pagan. Leave me alone.
A door.
I'm kidding.
That's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ow.
Lumos!
Well then.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think...
What do you
this is
think?
some
What
sort
do you
of
mean
test?
earn our way out? I
I
think
do.
he's saying that this is some kind of
But to
test,
what end,
buddy.
I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
All right, here we go. Lead the way, Professor. As we wander into the darkness.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
Not everything as it
I
seems.
see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Here we go.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Nice work, Professor.
Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo!
Potato!
Descendo! Levioso!
As we proceed to, wreck statues galore.
Expulso! Deposo!
Yeah, wreck statues.
Expulso! Levioso!
Leave my professor alone, you stupid statue.
Deposo!
As we literally obliterate statue after statue.
Levioso!
Like you're supposed to let it try to attack you, dang it. Get out of here, you gotta let him do the stupid thing. Got it.
Confringo! Defendo! Expulso! Stay close!
Professor! I don't plan on going anywhere there, Professor.
Lumos.
Well, shite.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Follow the weird glowing
This magic
lights.
seems to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's
Ooh,
where they're
chest.
leading me. That glow again.
Just give me free goodies. Gamer instinct initiated. Ooh, okay.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Hey, oh boys.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid!
Yep, let's do this. Bring it on, you buggers. That is not what I was pushing. And you know it. Is that all you got?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
That it? Is that all you're gonna send at me? Woo. Meow. Meow. Yeah, I'm gonna pet you. You're a good boy, so I pet. Meow. Yeah, you get nice and comfy, buddy. You get nice and comfy. Yeah. Ooh, a pensive. There's
there you
Professor.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
It's actually
I wonder-
interesting that being a pagan from being a Christian, being able to see some of the inspiration from like actual quote unquote magic traditions and the way that people used to do spells and stuff. And what you see in
Follow
Harry
my
Potter.
lead.
We're not throwing fireballs at each other, but you know, some of like the divination stuff and things like that. Pretty similar. I believe you. You would not want to see what I would do. If I could throw fireballs at people, it would not be a good day. My boss would have a hard time trying to control me or rein me in.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder
No,
if the path
no,
we've
I'll take that
created-
back. I'd be a testicular torsion caster.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes.
Hello,
And
tutors.
if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different.
Hello.
A moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, don't trust the guy with the glowing red eyes.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
Or has skulls on his pauldrons.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Yeah, sorry, Baker dude.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
You have awoken the big angry.
I know a way out.
Let's go, Professor. We can... Now is not the time to watch the kaiju battle.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the
gonna
logic,
pet the kid.
and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
You're gonna be petted and
Come.
loved on and cuddled.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
That's what you get for being my kitty. Petted, loved on, and cuddled, and fed and taken care of. Yes, you do. Aw. Loves, rubs, and licks. That's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Minpie is just the most loving little kitty cat ever. Yes, he is. You can take that ball. You can take it all food with love. Yes, you are. Sorry, if I'm cat dadding, it's pretty much what I do. It's my kitty. I'm gonna cat dad. Meow. Meow. Moonpie just like, meow. I'm gonna be cute and fluffy and cuddle right next to you because I'm a kitty. Meow.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can.
Clothes
but first I must
bid.
contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig!
The head douche.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
I'm a massive dick. Sorry, that's all might be the most interaction I have with Professor Black, but yeah, he does come off as the biggest douche of them all.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
I like Professor Weasley though, she's awesome. Oh, hi Kitty. You getting nice and comfy? Aw.
Ah,
Meow.
yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Of course I'm gonna pet you.
You come here with
Drinking pets
preferences
and
and
loves, of course.
preconceptions.
Aw, kitty,
Certain
kitty.
expectations.
Meow. He's a good boy. Meow. Can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
Kitty.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
No. Oh. Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Loyalty is good. Never one been too thing about ambition. Curiosity is good. Daring is good. But if anything, I'm gonna say loyalty is
A
more
sense of loyalty?
higher to me.
I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I'll take Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff! Hufflepuff!
Better be Hufflepuff!
Yeah, that sounds right. I literally had a friend that lived with me for 8 years. It's definitely Hufflepuff.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
No, it's get up and go to your common rooms. Yeesh. He just
Quite an entrance.
has the
Lovely to
I am an
meet you.
ass.
I'm
Professor Weasley,
Hates me.
would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
That might not be what he's
As I
going
was
for, but
saying,
that's definitely
I'm
what it's
Professor
coming off
Weasley.
as.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
What? You
Here we are at
left?
the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This
silly
is the
turd.
entrance.
Indeed.
Meow.
I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Maybe you guys might hear some purrs from the kitty in the mic. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you
All
tomorrow.
right.
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first
Now
night
goes
at
the kitty
Hogwarts.
cat. Meow.
Sleep well.
All right, let's get the headphone wire out from around your butt. Yeah, I don't need my headphones wrapped around your tail. Yes, hello. Headbutts. Headbutts of love. Meow. Meow.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, let's not show the whole internet your butt. Come on. Mwah. This is what everybody likes to see. You guys come to watch the kitty be cute and cuddly and loved on by his daddy. Mwah. Yes, hey, yo, boy. Let's all be honest about that one. Meow. Like meow. Hey, don't you hop down and then give me the I want up look. Whose fault is that? I did not put you down. You jumped down. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, you furry little munchkin. Come here. Meow. Meow. Jumps up. Jumps down. But gives me pick me up look. Meow. You are a silly little cat. Yes, you are. And I love you for it, you little bugger. Meow. Meow. What you doing, Moon Pie? Huh? Aw, dancing cactuses. Aw, hello, cat. Hello.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Meow.
It's all right.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
Meow.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way.
Meow.
Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the Puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
You fuzzy boy. Meow.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Dear. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Hello, Adelaide.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes, yes I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive.
Oh, I'm out of
anyway,
Debbie. Oh well.
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
I have Pepsi. Meow. Hi, Moon Pie.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming.
Such a beautiful owl.
Hey, big ol' owl.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up on.
I'm a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
It's hardly worth it.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day.
Hello,
Good
Professor.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your
Yeah.
ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ooh.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
All right.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Yay. Okay. I don't know why I'm acting like I haven't played this before. I have.
Opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Let's not give her too much info right now.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel
just a little bit, you know.
With the headmaster.
It's only going to be your typical Hogwarts shenanigans of adventures that you're not supposed to go on.
As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Cool, awesome, alright.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, so let's head to our first class then. Transfiguration courtyard.
Bit of snot on your nose. You
Easy has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Students getting howlers, you know.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! Surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Hey.
Try to defend yourself, Master Pruitt, no? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value
Don't backsass the old lady professor.
Especially in
Don't
heat of battle.
backsass
Now,
the old
let's
lady
practice what
professor.
we've just learned, starting with something small.
Right? That is like that is the one thing you do not do. Right there with the professor right in front of you. Levitation charm. How do you like being up in the air, bub? No? Well then shut it.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just...
Levioso. Join lively duels.
Sorry, Sebastian.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Bro, you didn't even stand a chance. I just immediately just went, Levioso. Off across the base you went.
Spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes, Professor.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, a little bit.
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Uh-oh. Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep
More
that
and
in
more
mind.
people keep trying to send me friend
Pleasure
requests
chatting with
on
you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps
on Discord, but I have a hard time accepting those because a lot of times, anytime that somebody reaches out to me, they are immediately just trying to get me to
near the clock tower
buy some service or something from them.
Interested.
I am real tired of that. Freaking scammer is always trying to connect to you on Discord. Like, I'm sure there's probably a handful of them that are just like genuinely just trying to be friendly, but it's just like the scammers make it so hard.
What are you up to now?
What do you want?
Revelio.
Oh, don't have the spell for that. Burst in the ladies' bathroom, grab the stuff, and get out. Right, we have some new gear. Blah, blah. I'm sorry. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that cave. I was like, well, hello, Halloween. How are you?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion?
And by the
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But
the over-exuberant teacher that likes his job way too much. But hey, nothing wrong with that.
Incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you
Like
even
crap,
remember
I am
how to
bad at
perform a
comedy.
basic summoning charm? Well, It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
You only need one book. You don't need the whole bunch.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
When the teacher tells you to go touch grass. Come on, children, let's touch grass.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what
I remember back when Quidditch was a game of its own. We used to have it for EA, which was weird because I grew up as Jehovah's Witness, so having anything to do with magic or Harry Potter or anything was technically, frowned on. But it's one of those weird things. Is like my parents were strict on some things, not so much on others. Yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses are weird for a lot of reasons. Not that it did any good, I've decided.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them up,
I ended up becoming a... Aww.
Very good.
Didn't release the ball in time.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Splendid! Let us see this. There we go.
Alright, let's do this. Right about there should do the trick. There we go.
Nicely done. Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Woohoo!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Alright.
Accio.
Very good.
Watch this.
Nice, nice, nice.
Brilliant.
Still got my better score.
Here we go. There we go.
Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a little more tricky.
Accio.
But is it doable? Let's see. Shit!
Happens to the best of us.
But I still won. No.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
It's nice to meet you.
It's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted
inclined.
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, Samantha.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Sorry, just checking to make sure there's not something wrong with my internet connection here.
Professor Ronan.
Been some weird stuff going on with the internet.
I'd never risk leaving things in the dormitory without my
Accio.
Yay, got my page.
More like he doesn't like you.
Now then, what is our next mission? Talk to Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
Again, it's been weird. The internet seems fine for the most part, but it's almost like it's acting like it just can't connect
What
properly.
about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't
Have
Professor
you and Professor
Fig
Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
All right.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
All right.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Normally I pick Nanny, but I think I'll go with
I'd like to
Sebastian
go with
this
Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Right then. Kitty, kitty. Pet the kitties. Even though they are very weird kitties. I've never seen cats look
You
like
have a new spell
that.
to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Alrighty then.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. wonder where the flying page is.
There it is. Get it.
Got it.
Mwahaha.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help?
Gotcha.
Brilliant. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Why does everyone hate
Everyone
you?
hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Yeah, it's probably, you know, why.
I haven't much interest.
It's not no reason. It's you're literally.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same
Sounds
thing.
If you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Can't make any promises.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
It's not my fault. Yeah, kinda is.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Ugh, what am I missing?
It's only a game that spits nasty liquid all over you. Well, no duh. No duh they got rid of them.
Revelio.
Who wants to get sprayed with nasty liquid?
Accio.
Of course it won't let me get it from there.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented people.
Side quests. Side quests. Always good to do side quests. If nothing else, just so when you show up to the main boss, you're way more powerful than he's expecting. Like, I'm super evil. Why do I hear boss music? Meow. No. You want my attention and then you leave. Why do you do that, cat? I love you, but why do you do that, Moon Pie? Like, give me attention, and then like, meow. I don't want anything to do with you. Meow. Like, really, cat? Really?
Revelio.
You, sir, are a turd.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos. Leviosa.
I like how in the game the shifting staircase is, you know, a bit more useful than not.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yes, thank you. I think we got the idea.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
Don't have Aloha Mora yet. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Are you being a floofy? I want my floofy pants. Come here. Puppy. Meow. 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 Moon Pie, the floofy one. Meow. Meow. Hi. Yes, hello. I know. Meow.
Revelio.
Expecting you to stay away from being cuddled, did you? Mwahaha. Sorry, fool. Of course you will be petted. Loved on. Meow. 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 Meow.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really?
Meow.
I didn't think it was possible.
Meow.
However did you do it?
Common
Meow.
sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Meow. Meow. Hi. Hello. I'm a kitty. Oh, meow. Yes, you're so adorable. Yes. Meow. Mwah. What do you think about that, cat? I'll kiss you again.
I still can't believe that girl.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I'll give you more
Hello,
loves and
Nora.
kisses. Yes, I will.
What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm
Mwah.
utterly balmy. Samantha
Meow.
thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Meow. Alright, you're gonna get kisses, you're gonna get loves. You silly kitty. What else did you think was gonna happen? Mwah.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Try riding a hippogriff.
Meow.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
How in the world did people write
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Meow.
I'd never have a harsh word to say about it.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I'm a pet, me a kitty cat. I'm a pet, me a kitty cat. Meow. Meow. Yes, hello. Hello, I know, you're fluffy and cute now. It's like you're such a mad little putty tat that your dad loves you. You're not mad that Papa loves you. No. If anything, you're constantly going, no, love me, Daddy, love me.
Fallen over in Piccadilly Circus visiting a relative.
I once flew to Ipswich and back. Yes,
So is Daddy love me now?
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Let's do this.
That's it. Very good.
Repairer.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly
Repairer.
symbolizes something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Meow. Meow.
Wonder what it was like.
There's another side quest above us.
I'm not impressed in the least.
Revelio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. You see, I'm fond of create. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only
meet,
5.
you snitch.
She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Meow.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me...
Why are you
I
just
can remove the
carrying your
charm.
diary around? That's just asking someone to cast like a spell that just causes it to start reading itself as it flies around there.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
It's just... I'm sorry, this is Hogwarts. I can just see that happening. There's just somebody being extra dickish. Because let's be clear, kids are monsters. When it comes to stuff like this, like, they are evil little monkeys.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Alright, where is this last book?
Don't tell me it glitched out somehow. Not down here, despite what it says. Aha! I see you, little bastard. Come here. Accio!
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I promise you.
I could have sworn there was one of those picture frames around here. The ones with the moth, but I don't see it. Oh well.
Any luck finding...
Hello, Cressida. I collected your
Here's
books,
your books.
including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading. I'm convinced that behind her rather stodgy exterior, Professor Weasley's had some rather...
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Gathering up all our items here.
My brothers and I prefer...
Revelio. Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Kitty, kitty, kitty cat, kitty, kitty, kitty cat. Aw, this sweet little moon pie. Curled up on my lap. I do love me a fuzzy boy. Meow.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
You can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
That's right. Normal people can't see them because only people who have been close to death can see a Thestral.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Huh? Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Here we go.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. and a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Meow. I have a cuddly cat that goes meow. You can't out meow me. I am the meowster.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown.
The cuddliest kitty.
I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Yep. Get that. Get that.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Alright, where else do we need to go? Right, Ollivanders for a wand.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
As I snag some stuff from the shop.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
All right.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Nope.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
And kablooey.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful. And what do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Nice.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time.
Oh, Mr. Scottish Potion Man.
Really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, sir.
What can I do for you today?
Well,
feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough gold to buy anything else, but hey.
Revelio.
Oh yes, let's totally make our character.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all.
Just a little bit.
See it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
I do love the music of this series. It's so fun. All right. Kitty, must pet. I pet the kitties both in real life and in fake life because meow. And they're cute and fluffy and purr. If you haven't watched this channel before, I am definitely a certifiable cat dad. I love my kitty cats. They're cute and cuddly.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Uh-oh. I love how Sebastian's like, oh crap.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh crap.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Leviosa. Look out. That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Protego. Fringo. Leviosa.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's weird. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
The kitty was not hurt. Good.
Go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo.
Yeah, someone's entire house got caved in. No big deal.
Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
It's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
They're like,
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Nice. Battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Let's be over nosy and see what we find.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Speak of the devil.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Want a bit? I'll be like, watch me.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Professor Fig's classroom.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Yeah, after I loot and raid the professor's office.
Revelio. I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Whoa.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Look it up. So everybody, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next live stream. I hope you enjoyed this one, and take care, everybody. Stay safe, my friends. Until next time.